Okay, so this vlog is going to be more of a Q&A, and it's going to be a lot easier for me to do this. I'm actually more prepared for this. I had a few of my friends tell me what they wanted me to talk about, and so here we go. This might be a little bit lengthy, but it's really cool. I think I'm really excited about this one. First and foremost, I really wanted to talk about this, and I'm really excited. Um, is Actually, no. I'm going to start with this one to actually tie into the next one. Okay, first of all, Montana's movement to make homosexuality illegal. I guess I read into this a little bit. I'd heard about it and hadn't really thought anything of it because, I mean, come on, people really? No. Um, but I read into it a little bit, and it seems that Montana's GOP platform keeps that, like, they want it to be like an illegal act to be homosexual. It's just as much like that is just as likely to happen as I mean, okay, black people were slaves, Mexicans had their trials, whatever. I don't really think Mexicans had very many. I'm probably wrong when I say this, but Mexicans I don't think really had very many trials in the U.S. Women had theirs, you know, but everyone gets their rights. And Montana trying to make this illegal is probably one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard because it completely goes against the Constitution. It goes against everything that America stands for. Um, and they can't expect that to pass ever because so many people in this world or in this nation, and probably even in Montana, would shoot that down just because, I mean, there are several straight people, let alone gay people, that don't think it should be illegal, that don't think that it's that big of a deal. I don't really want to go too deep into this. I don't really like politics. I'm not really big on them, so I probably sound really, you know, um, uneducated on the subject. But I'm really glad that that one was asked of me because the next one I was actually asked this by a couple people what I think of Lady Gaga's meat dress at the VMAs, which also it wasn't just at the VMAs; it was also on a Japanese magazine that pretty much just pissed off PETA because and several other people too. In fact, because they sit there and they're like, they're starving people, that meat could have been used for whatever, blah blah blah. And a lot of people view it as just a fashion statement. And while it was very much a fashion statement, there was a lot more to it. If you watched Ellen, she sat there and talked about it actually, and she said how, if um, we continue to let people take our rights away from us, we are going to be nothing but pieces of meat. And she says, I am not a piece of meat. I completely agree with that, and I'm actually very, very happy that she made that statement because as much as I despise politics, I will stand up for my rights and I will do everything in my power to be heard, I guess, and to make sure that I do have my rights. So, um, I mean, and I personally, I loved it. I thought it was great. I mean, I love Lady Gaga. I like her. I mean, the things that she wears, they're outrageous and they're amazing. I mean, you have to have a brilliant mind to be able to come up with things like that, and you have to be a very brave soul to um, to actually go out into public wearing those things. So I mean, I'm glad she did, and I'm glad that she's not afraid of people's opinions, which is great because she has a lot of her own. Actually, I posted this on my Facebook the other day. She made a vlog about calling the Senate about the don't ask, don't tell policy and how they're trying to repeal it and everything. And the one thing that I love about Lady Gaga is the fact that she is so deeply involved in gay rights. Being a gay person myself, it's very uplifting to see somebody actually make movement to like actually like acting upon their words. I've seen Drew Barrymore. I've seen a video of Drew Barrymore at a gay rights rally, and I thought that was great too. James Franco also says that he would act in any gay role, not because he's gay, but because he feels it will help progress gay rights. And I think these people are really shining stars in our community. They're going to help, they really will. And I love that. I love that people, and this just proves that there are straight people that are willing to fight alongside us. And I like that a lot. And I'm very impressed. I'm very happy about that. Um, that's, so Lady Gaga and all of them too are great. My personal thoughts on the meat dress though, I thought like, personally, I would never wear that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, can only imagine how that smells. But props to her for sure because that was amazing. Those two questions came from Brandon McGill, by the way. I just wanted to throw that out there. Jay from Your Faith, Colorado, asked me what inspires me in terms of my music. And to be honest with you, everything in this world can inspire me at some point. It's a matter of where I'm at and what I'm feeling at the time that will decide whether or not it becomes a part of my music, I guess. Everything that I write is something that I've gone through or something that I see or something that I feel. Because, and this is kind of going to answer someone else's question. Ace from California asked me where I, like, how I write my music or whatever. And, but basically, the reason that I write the way that I do is because it's the only way to actually get it out of my system, which is something that I actually talked about in my first blog. Because it really helps me to just let it go or to absorb it in a positive light. And so, Ace also asked me what inspires me to keep doing what I'm doing, or who or whatever. There are several people in this world that inspire me to continue writing. My family, my fans, um, I mean, people that I don't even know inspire me because the way I think is if one person accidentally stumbles upon my music and they've recently felt something that I wrote about, I hope that it helps them to know that somebody else can relate to what they're going through, to what they're feeling. And I like the way that feels, and so it keeps me going. Also, my own dreams keep me going. They make me want to keep writing, whether I ever make it as a star or whatever. I like the fact that I can write things down and express them the way that I do and be happy about it. Like the outcome of everything that I've written thus far is is very is great to me. I do this quite often where I will go listen to some of my first songs or what like when I first started. They're very amateur. They're just not that good. And I've progressed a lot. I've matured a lot vocally, lyrically, all around. I've done, a lot better over the years. And so that right there pushes me to keep doing this, because if I've progressed this much in, this amount of time, then I can continue to do this and I can do even better. And I like the way that feels too. So that keeps me going. On a less serious note, Micah, also from Colorado, asked me about sex and how to do it right. Micah, how to answer your question? Um, well, I guess, if you're straight, I can't answer this question for you. But if you're gay, I don't know how to answer this question. I can't. It's ridiculous. Sex. What about sex? Sex is a very good thing as long as you play safe. I mean, that's just how that goes, personally. Oh, well, I mean, that's not even a personal thing. That's just something that's common sense. If you want to have sex responsibly, you know, um, however you do it is how you do it, whatever. But by all means, do it. Um, yeah. So, I mean, I guess that's really all there is to talk about. I have a radio blog talk show thing tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Tomorrow afternoon, I think at 3:30 Central. I really don't even know. But I'll be posting that like on Facebook or somewhere. But and I'll give you a link to my Facebook if you don't already have it, then you can find me there. Um, and I'll be posting that tomorrow. So you can come and join me for that, and you can listen to me. You can talk with me. You can ask me more questions there, and it'll be a more intimate setting where I'm not just talking to a computer. I'll actually be talking to you and answering your questions, and you can hear me talk more because I love talking, and I know you love to hear me. So that's that. And I hope I answered all the questions. I'm not really sure. I don't remember, and I'm sorry that this video is so long, but I think it was a lot of fun, actually. Don't ask, don't tell, reveal that hoe just that needs to go away. I'm sorry, but okay, I'm gonna go back to this. If you are an American citizen, why should you not be able to fight for your country? I don't care what you do when you're at home. I don't care who you're sleeping with. What does it matter? Because in the end, all you're doing is you are fighting for our country, for this country that we live in, that we're so proud of, that our country has become so blind and so so ignorant, and that needs to change. So make a change, make it happen, because we're the only ones that can do this. We have the power to do this, and we need to take that power and put it to use. That I'm just saying. All right, and I'm going to end on that, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.